Okay, so the first thing we need to do is set up our InDesign template. So I have a template set up here for a postcard. So we'll choose postcard. We want to change our margins to 8mm for this project. Next, we need to create 2 frames. So I find it easiest to change the size of the frames up the top here. So they're going to be 64mm wide with a height of 89mm. Now we'll just put that frame in place and just copy and paste another one of those frames and pop that in place on the opposite side. Now for our first frame, we're going to increase the stroke to 2 point, keep it black, and we're going to give it a fancy edge. Now we'll also increase our second frame to 2 point, and we're going to go to swatches and fill this frame in completely black. We're also going to give it a fancy edge. The next thing we need to do is fill the first frame with the photograph. So on my desktop here, I've got beach pic. We're going to fill the frame with the beach pic. And now we need to resize this photograph, so we'll go to fitting and fill frame proportionately. Now it's a little bit off center, so I'm just going to click on the actual photo here and just move it across a little bit. That's it. So now we want to start adding text to the second frame. So first we will fill in, and we want to change it to paper or white so that we can see it on the black background. So we'll type save the date. And I've downloaded a few fonts for this project from Darfont. So we're going to use invitation script here, and we'll need to increase the size of that one a little to about 48 point. That's it. Now I like to fit the frame to content. It makes it a lot easier to center. So we'll just find the center there and place it. And now we're going to create some decorative embellishments. Since this is an invitation, we want it to look pretty. So I found a font on Darfont called Nymphet. So if we just put AB into the text box here and we change it to Nymphet, there we go. We're going to increase that to about 30 points. And then we're also going to fit the frame to content with this one. And then we'll go ahead and create another frame for an embellishment on the bottom. Change our text color to paper. Type in capital C, capital D. We're also going to change that to Nymphet. 30 point. And we'll fit that frame to content. Now we're just going to center these frames. We want them pretty close to the save the date. That's it, and you can adjust that with your cursors or your mouse. Now we're going to add another frame, and we're going to type in the date of the wedding. Oh, better change that to paper. So let's say the 18th of September 2015. Now we're going to use a different font here. We are going to use Day Roman Regular, and we're going to make that about 18 point. We're going to fit that to the frame and just center that as well. Now we will create a frame for the name of the engaged couple. Names. So we will have Sally and Brad. And we'll keep this as the same font as the date. So we'll go to Day Roman Regular, and we're also going to make this one 18 point. We'll fit that to the frame. And now you don't have to do this last section, but I like to put where the wedding is to be held, especially if you have international guests. So we will type in paper and we will put Melbourne, Australia. And then it's always good to add invitation to follow, just so that guests know that this is a save the date and not the official invitation. So we'll also make that one Day Roman Regular. We'll keep this at 12 points, so it's a little smaller, and we'll center it. Fit the frame to content, and then we will just center this text frame. And there you go, you have a save the date postcard complete. You didn't have to pay someone else to do it for you, and it looks fantastic. How easy is that?